everybody, welcome to another episode of the Koffee Kult podcast live Q&A. I'm JD, this is Jamie. He is, as you can see, the captain of this outfit. We talked about hockey on the last episode, which was a lot of fun, and we mentioned we had our own customized hockey jerseys, which Jamie is gloriously representing at the moment. Isn't he a great model?
Yes. I'm going for the old guy look. The reason we have hockey jerseys is because JD actually plays hockey and has access to getting hockey jerseys. And when you don't buy a professional sports team jersey, they don't cost like $500.
Yeah.
Like $40, $60 or whatever they are.
Yeah.
They're not crazy money. So that's super cool. And JD is quite the hockey player. Something we don't talk about. He was a goalie when I met him.
Yeah.
Now he's not the water boy anymore. He's through rehab. And what are you playing now?
Playing left wing now.
Left wing.
I've had one too many knee injuries over the years, so I would say I was pretty decent at goalie. I'm still trying to figure out left wing, but it's one day at a time. We're having fun. I still get to play. That's what's most exciting.
I'm the beer boy. I bring the beer.
Yeah, I mean, beer league. They call it beer league for a reason. So that is mandatory at every game. Sometimes even on the bench, depending on the player. So
do you guys hit each other really hard?
No, it's a non-contact league.
For non-contact, there's a lot of injuries.
There is. Seriously.
Do you mean it's non-purposeful contact or non-intentional contact?
There's a lot. Yeah, there's certainly accidental contact, but also players are trying, and so maybe there's some hooking, there's some slashing. You might take a cross check to the hip, because players want to win. Now, is any of that legal technically? No. Is it hockey? Yes. So, and sometimes that leads to injury. But there's technically no body checking, so you can't just ram someone into the board. That'll be called every time.
Not like we do at the office?
Yeah, exactly. So
where's that border? Just body check it.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to call out Jamie's jersey since we talked about it last time, and we talked about Jamie's allegiances these days.
And I'm not allowed to talk about it.
But she's not allowed to talk about. But my Red Wings did have a very exciting game last night, so I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say who I'm rooting for in my house. I was told I was going to have to move out.
That was
so my wife is a Long Islanders fan, and I was told that I had to go find a new home if I was going to be a different fan. So I am a Koffee Kult fan, because I do not wish to find a new home at this point.
That's totally fair.
Unless someone's got a nice couch, you possibly just let us know in the comments.
Exactly.
You have a place for me. And my brother-in-law, she said I had to go live with my brother-in-law, which is, I like him. He's super cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to move. I got too much stuff.
Yeah. So this is only a few days left in the NHL regular season, and the playoffs start next week. So it's a very exciting time if you're a hockey fan like we are. Okay, so as we always do, we are doing this live, but we would love your questions. So if you have a question, please leave a comment below. We'll take them and address them as we go. However, we did want to start off by talking about something very new. You may notice these bags that we have in front of us. Jamie, you want to tell everybody what these bad boys are all about?
Oh, these bad boys. So we've been probably cool. We're on year 11 right now. Last year was our 10th year anniversary. And all the time we get people asking us for samples. And our answer is always go away.
Not quite literally that, but sometimes, I guess.
Most of the time, no, that's not true. I'm joking. But we never really had a sample program because we have a satisfaction guarantee. Like your coffee, you tell us, we don't want you to be stuck with something you don't like. It's coffee. Keep your coffee. Don't do it 500 times. You won't be able to do that. But generally our policy has been satisfaction guaranteed. You order a coffee from us, we ship it to you. You don't like it, you email us, say your coffee sucks, I hate you, or whatever, and we say, okay, here's your money back. That's been our policy for a long time. We want happy customers. We're not looking to get people things they don't like, and it's a risk buying things online if you don't know what it is. Social proof's very good. We have a lot of reviews in a lot of different places, which is great, but not everyone is the same. So just because everybody likes blue doesn't mean that that guy walking down the street, the next guy likes blue. So social proof's good. So we generally try to take that risk out for people. So that's been our policy for like 10, 11 years. And for some reason, I got a hair in my ass and decided we should do sample bags. I forget the exact reason we did that. But we did it. It's been a little bit of a process. Packaging takes a while, takes time for the artwork, all that good stuff. So we have a new sample program we will be debuting very shortly. It's almost finished. I think I might just have to push the button on it. Basically, you can now get a free sample of Koffee Kult. But there's buts. There's no buts. Basically, it's set up as a subscription. So you order a free sample of coffee. We ship you a free sample of coffee. If you like your coffee, then we'll send you a 12-ounce bag of coffee in 14 days after you get your sample. If you do not like your coffee, you tell us, I don't like that coffee. Like, it's so disgusting I had to shave my tongue afterwards. Then we will make sure that you don't have a subscription and you don't get the coffee. So that's the trade-off. So if you would like free samples, this program is starting probably today or tomorrow, I would think. But it's coming this week for sure.
Yeah, and to begin with, it's probably just going to be in these.
It's going to be all four. Yeah, it's these bags. It's a 2-ounce bag of whole bean coffee.
Yeah, whole bean, 2 ounce. Try it, and you're going to love it. I mean, you just will. You're going to love it. But people have been asking for these samples for a long time, so you'll be able to get a free sample, and then you'll get a coffee via the subscription.
We have a coffee for everyone.
Yeah.
Generally. Unless you like bad coffee, then we don't have a coffee for you. Generally, our dark roast is our #1 seller.
Yeah.
Our medium roast is our second seller. And then Thunderbolt and Road Dog are top selling blends as well.
Yeah.
So we have those. You can try them, and then you can get a subscription for them. Save some money. On your subscription. Subscriptions are what, 15% off now?
Yeah, 15%.
They were 10
off
and they were
every
20,
order.
Yeah.
So
Things change over time.
yeah, exactly. So it's a great way to try the coffee and then get it at a discount essentially every time. That's what subscriptions are great for. So
Right. And things have changed too. I mean, subscriptions now you get points for it. You can use your points. Back in the old days that wasn't available, but now we can do that, thank goodness. See, if you complain enough, eventually it will work itself out. So, no, but those are things that we should do. They just take time. It's technology. We need a technology to keep up. So you get points, you get a discount, order more than $50, you get free shipping. So there's a lot of advantages to having a subscription for sure.
yeah. So, and as Jamie noted, these are going out soon, or it'll go live soon. So you'll see updates on our socials, on the website, all that stuff.
A few people already found them on our website.
Yeah. Well, look at that.
Yeah, they're not there now.
But they were there briefly. All right, the next thing that we want to talk about is this coffee right here, which hails from Colombia. This is a coffee that we won an auction last year at the Land of Diversity event that Jamie and I went to. It was very fun, very exciting. And you may have heard us talk about this before. I think we did at least one video on it. We've of course done a lot of social posts about it. But the reason that we're really bringing it up this time, today, is that this Saturday, Jamie, do you know what this Saturday is?
I do.
So Jamie knows what this Saturday is. And look, we figured given the state of Saturday,
What is Saturday?
Let's have a blazing sale, one could say.
Oh yeah, that's right. I told you.
You know, and so this coffee on April the 20th, which is this Saturday,
It's just 420.
which is 420.
And we're not weed smokers, but we figured we needed to have a sale.
Exactly.
So any reason to have a sale, we'll try to have a sale.
This coffee will be, and again, we're not high, 75% off. 75.
Why?
As you heard me, 75% off.
So you know why. It's super broken. But, you know, it's how it goes. For some reason, that's what happens. And we're back. Just like that. See? The podcast, live feed. We're going back and forth. We're learning about, how that works. And we'll get this fixed for the next one. I promise.
Yeah.
I promise.
Didn't realize the camera would do that.
Yeah, so the first time, we'll get back to Land Diversity in a second.
Yeah.
But the first podcast, what happened? The first podcast was okay. Everything worked good. Then we came back, it was January or February, and then Apple had an update, none of the cameras would talk, so that got blown. Then the internet was down. Like, there's a lot of things that could happen.
And we had an incident where when we kind of rebooted the podcast, if you will, I think it was the first episode, we had to do it twice.
Oh yeah, and then we forgot to push the
We forgot to, yeah. That was interesting. That was
all right. So back
at
to,
any rate, Land of Diversity Geisha.
Back to Land of Diversity. So the Land of Diversity Geisha is they take 2,500 coffees from around the country of Colombia. They bring them. They take like the last 25, 50 to 25. Was it 50? Man, we cup so much coffee. It's like a full-time job.
I think it was 50. Yeah.
We cup coffee here, and I told JD, I go, it's not going to be like the office. And when I took him there, I mean, it was like 4 days of cupping coffee, like all day cupping coffee.
All day.
You get really good at cupping coffee going to those events.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so they bring roasters from all over the world, which is cool for us because we get to meet people from China, Taiwan, New Orleans, Norway, Germany. I've met people from all over the world, England, other coffee roasters. So it's a great event. It's a great networking event. And all the roasters judge and grade the coffee, and it gets rated, and then it goes to auction. So that's how the Land of Diversity auction works. And this coffee was rated the #1 coffee last year. We're almost getting to that point of the Land of Diversity
For this year, yeah.
for this year, and that's it. So, but that's where this coffee comes from. We bought it; it was awesome. We wanted the bragging rights, but we also wanted the quality coffee here because it's really what we're about. It's about awesome coffees.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's really delicious. It's what we're drinking here. It has some really great fruit notes, if that's what you're into. Great acidity,
Very
complex coffee.
very balanced coffee.
Yeah,
Very well
absolutely. It's terrific. So
with a lot of acidity, but really balanced, so it's nice.
Yes.
And that auction, the farmers, the coffee producers they'll sell coffee for like 35 to 50 cents a pound at the wash station, but when they're selling coffee for $120 a pound at auction, it's insane. It changes their life. So that's pretty cool.
yeah, so this is
Happy to participate.
so it's a great coffee. It's certainly one of the best that we offer, and again, because of the technical glitch we just had, I just want to reiterate in case people missed it or were distracted by that going on. This Saturday for 4/20, April 20th, this will be 75% off for that day only, for April 20th, for Saturday, all day, 75% off, but you have to do it on Saturday because that's it. Once it strikes midnight, the blaze is done. You have to put everything down, put your pencils down, turn in the homework. It's all over. But 75% off, and it's absolutely worth every penny. It's great. I absolutely adore it. One of my favorites that we have here as well.
And it has a rainbow unicorn on it.
Yes.
So what's there not to like?
Exactly.
So listen. I know some people complain about the rainbow unicorn. It was put there to get you to complain. It was as a kind of a. Let's see
It's
if
a
somebody
unicorn
says something.
coffee.
It's a unicorn. It's a unicorn coffee. It's a one of a kind. It's the #1 coffee. So that's why it's there.
Yeah.
It's a unicorn because it is really the best coffee of Colombia. So that's
Exactly. So be on the mark your calendars. I guess is what I'm trying to say there. Mark your calendars this Saturday, 75% off. Okay.
And it's just 75% off, no coupon needed or anything, right?
No coupon.
code, nothing.
That discount will automatically apply at checkout. So you don't have to put in a promo code. Just add it to your cart, and you'll see the savings, and it'll be exciting. So this Saturday, be on the lookout for that. And Jamie, I know you also wanted to talk about these guys here, these pods. We had some people have some questions.
K-Cups. We do sell K-Cups. Some people say, oh, I didn't know you have K-Cups. These fit in a K-Cup machine. They fit in a version 2 K-Cup machine. These are... The only good thing about these K-Cups is that it has our coffee in them.
Yes.
K-Cups traditionally do not have the best heaters in them, and a lot of those machines at different brands you can't clean them on the inside, so they'll build mold up. I don't love these machines. However, we do make them because my grandmother drinks these, and some other people I know drink these. And we used to have a little 4-banger machine where we made 4 at a time. We had to hand fill them and all of that. And then Keurig sent us a cease and desist because we used the word K-Cup on our website when their patent ran out. So what did we do? We went and bought a faster machine so we could make more.
There you go.
Somebody said, aren't you scared? I said, no, because they know my name, and that's good. That we're to the level of that level of the radar. So we appreciate the attention that we receive from that, and we didn't do anything against the law, or against anyone else's trademark. We have trademarks. We hope people respect ours. We try to respect others. However, these are K-Cup compatible, so we're allowed to use the word K-Cup.
Yeah.
And we have these. Anyway, let's talk about these. We have these are a pain. They're a pain in the butt for us to make. It's not a lot of coffee. That's why they cost so much. The coffee's really good in here. Most of the time, an older or other non-Koffee Kult, coffee pod, K-Cup compatible vessels. What they do is they take really bad coffee, roast it dark, grind it fine, and shove a bunch of coffee, hot water down there, and you get a nasty bitter coffee. That if you drink peppermint creamer, it's no big deal, because you drink peppermint creamer, and honestly, it doesn't really matter what coffee you put in your cup. If you have peppermint creamer, because you got peppermint creamer. Doesn't matter. You want the peppermint creamer flavor, not the coffee flavor. So if you're looking for coffee flavor, Koffee Kult coffee cups are the ones to have.
Yes.
And sometimes, but we're not perfect, and we're not perfect. So if something happens, and if you order a box of 50 of these, and one of them has just what, you won't have this problem anymore. We fixed it in production, and one of them has a little less than the others, just tell us. You don't have to leave a bad review. If you leave a review, it's not going to customer service. It's just going to the web guys. So if you need customer service, info@coffeekult.com or 954-962-2353 is our office number. Eastern time between 9 and 5 o'clock. We'll answer the phone. If we don't answer the phone, that means we're on the phone with another customer that is talking about something about taking a long time, or we're chasing a FedEx package because FedEx left a package on the side of the road, and somebody called us and said, "Hey,
That was wild."
or that was UPS, I think.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. So we're just, but we will get back to you. Just tell us there's a problem. We'll fix any problem. We are not perfect. We understand that, but our coffee is awesome. So but personally, we're not perfect. It's in the wrong mode. But right now, just do what you're doing. So live stream. This is good. So all of our friends and all of our enemies and everybody watching this can laugh at us. They'd be like, look, their camera keeps going off. They're a bunch of knuckleheads. We are a bunch of knuckleheads, especially when it comes to this. But the good thing is that we're really good at roasting coffee. And that's what we do best, is the coffee roasting. So if you want high quality coffee, Koffee Kult's your coffee. If you want a broadcast production company, probably don't hire us.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
That's not. But a couple more of these, we'll have it down.
Yeah, exactly. It's only episode 3, and that's a brand new camera.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new camera, just out of the box like 2 days ago.
We gotta have excuses.
Yeah, lots of
You
excuses.
know what they say about excuses?
So
Can I say that on here?
Yeah, we're figuring things out as we go. But yeah, at least we're good at the coffee thing. And again, you can get a sample. You can get a really great Geisha, K-Cups. It comes in all kinds of forms.
And customer service. Customer service is here to help you.
Yeah, we're here to help.
So if you leave a review, we might not see that for weeks. If you call us or email us, we'll see that like instantaneously. We got a new phone system here too. We didn't talk about, which is cool. You leave a voicemail, it emails everyone in the group. Does a lot of cool stuff. So hopefully to speed up some customer service. We generally have quick turnaround time on our customer service.
Yeah.
However, if you leave a message in the middle of the night, we'll all get it. So it's perfect. You can call us and you can call us for anything. We don't care. Actually, Mr. Cooper's coffee blend was named after Mr. Cooper. He called here twice a day for years. I don't know. And COVID came. I haven't heard from him since COVID, but we named the coffee after him, Mr. Cooper. So he wanted us to make that blend so bad. He's like, it's basically medium roast and dark roast blended together. He's like, I blend this. Can you guys just make it? So we finally made it.
Okay. There you go. I hope Mr. Cooper is doing well.
Finca Fiesta.
Yeah. Another thing you wanted to talk about, and we somewhat talked about it with the samples. This is available for all of our coffees, but subscriptions. I know you wanted to bring up subscriptions. I don't know if there's really anything else to say from what we did earlier, but
subscriptions are awesome. You get 50% discount. You can change them via text. You can change them on our website. You can change them on your cell phone on your website. You can swap products. It's the best bang for the buck. But
Yeah.
I don't remember what the main reason I'm talking about subscriptions was. I think it was to tie these into the subscriptions. But if you have a subscription problem, call us in customer service. Take care of it right away. Not that there's a lot of problems with that, but
Well, we do get questions as far as like
questions all the time.
like how to swap things out and all that sort of
Yes,
stuff.
and we have detailed instructions. If you email us, we
Yeah.
can send you instructions with screenshots.
Yeah, it's very easy. It's,
all kinds of
it's-
things.
Yeah, very simple to do. There's various links available, so you can get it, every 4 weeks, 8 weeks.
Prepaid, you want to get
Prepaid.
it if you need a present for someone, a gift
Yeah.
for their birthday or a mitzvah or
Yeah,
wedding or they bought a house or whatever. You want to get someone a gift, then send them a prepaid subscription for 4 months, 6 months,
Yeah,
a year, 3 years, 5 years.
yeah. There you go.
No, we don't do a 5-year subscription.
No,
That would be
but
crazy.
we can if you want.
We should
That
do
would
it
be nice.
just to see if anyone does it.
Yeah.
We want to know how many of you want a 5-year coffee subscription. That's what happens. So it's just a big party at the farm. And now we're back to our podcast from our live feed broadcast. That's what happens. Look. So when it streams, it says Nikon web there. We don't even use the Nikon anymore. Holy smokes. We have to keep this like this because this is actually all that we're doing today. You're like, oh my goodness. Look at that. It's coffee time at Koffee Kult. It's a live broadcast. Everybody's like, yes. We love it. We love it. Oh, you know what we need to talk about? That's not on our list. Is that everything on your list?
I have one more item.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we've had some questions about ground coffee and how what kind of ground coffee we offer.
Sure. Yeah, ground coffee. So if you order ground coffee, 99% of our business is whole bean coffee. Most of our customers want whole bean coffee for a specific reason. Supposedly there's a notes field on our website, which I have to check out later today. We offer one grind. We offer, if you want ground coffee, you use that ground, you're getting drip ground coffee. The reason for that is, I know everybody's just ready to throw mocktail cocktails at the building now and light us on fire, but here's the reason. If you need a specific grind for a specific brewer, you're better off doing that for yourself. One, the freshness is going to be better if you grind it yourself. Two is, every coffee brewer is different. And every person that brews coffee brews it differently. So even if I tell you it's 21 grams for the craft of coffee for a pour over. So if you're brewing a Chemex, it's going to be different. If you're brewing a Clover, it's going to be different. If you're brewing a Wave, it's going to be different. So what the grind is, the type of grind is going to vary. And then how you pour it. How you pour it, the temperature of which it is outside, the humidity changes, which is going to change your brew time. I'm a coffee snob, I'm sorry. But these are all the things that change, right? So it's one thing to say, you're never going to get it right unless you're this way. This coffee is ground this way. So every grind is going to be different, and every blend, every type of coffee is going to be different. Every how everyone pours it, coffee is going to brew differently and need a different grind if it's here in Florida or if you're in Colorado up on the mountains. So there's a lot of different things that can happen of how to grind your coffee. So we really encourage you to grind your own coffee. So that's really what we wanted to say about coffee grounds, at least what I wanted to say. Did you have any input on that, JD, about coffee?
No, I don't really. I don't even know if people can hear me, but I think that is the best way to do it. I grind all mine at home, and you really do taste the difference. You taste the difference.
You taste the difference, and you're getting the right grind for you as well. And then the last thing that I wanted to follow up was the pancake breakfast and volunteering. So we did the pancake breakfast last weekend for the Kiwanis. It was their 95th anniversary pancake breakfast. This fundraiser for scholarships, which is a great thing to be involved in. We've done it for a long time, as long as I can remember. We've done it every single year. Even during COVID, we did a drive-through, which was awesome. I had the Venture Van handing out coffee. So if you don't volunteer in your community, we encourage you to volunteer. There's Kiwanis, there's Rotary everywhere. The JCs, I was president of the JCs back when I was under 40, since it's a 40 and under organization. So I encourage you to go be involved in your community. If you want, no matter where you sit, on what political fence you sit, and I'm not going to talk about politics here, it doesn't matter, but if you want change and you want things to be different or better, or getting involved in your community is the first start of that, of you being able to make a change. So we encourage that. I encourage that. I don't know, JD, you encourage that? You do
I encourage
volunteer
that.
work?
Get out in the community.
Yeah.
Socialize. We don't have to be online all the time.
No.
Even though this is online, so that's how we're interacting with
Yes,
you.
this is our community outreach.
You can join us online for these, but not all the time. We're obviously not here doing this all day, every day. But yeah, getting out in the community really does,
And we're signed up for the turkey trot again this year, the Thanksgiving turkey trot in Fort Lauderdale
can't wait
Beach.
for that.
We've been doing that for the last few years, promoting people to be healthy, out running, getting some exercise. Then you got to go make your turkey afterwards. Luckily, it's early in the morning.
It is early in the morning, yeah.
It's pretty good.
I think that's a good place to end this, since we've had, obviously, our technical issues. So I think we can kind of leave it there for now.
We promise not to have those again.
Yes, but thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Of course, be sure to follow us on all the social medias. On YouTube as well. We've been able to live stream to YouTube, so we're going to be doing more there. So if you want to join us there on YouTube. But thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys for the next episode.
See you later. Like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks to work this problem out.
Exactly.
Don't tell me.
Drink good coffee this Saturday.